If you haven't checked it out already, yesterday I made a Why I Want video, aka a prospect profile video, talking about a right-handed defenseman who put up a ton of goals and who has a really good shot. Check that out. I'll leave a card in the top corner of your screen. Yesterday, Darren Dreger and Pierre LeBrun were talking about players and potential movements in the NHL, and they started off their segment talking about Anaheim and Corey Perry, and how Perry is most likely not going to be a Duck going forward, seeing as the Ducks, who are on the same page as Corey Perry when it comes to leaving, are willing to explore trade options and, if necessary, a buyout to get Perry off of the team. That's a very mean, blunt way to put it, but overall the Ducks, they're getting younger, and Perry is not necessarily somebody who identifies with that idea of a team, so the option to leave is there, and people have been exploring different options with potential trade offers with Corey Perry and different buyout situations, but the Toronto Sun published this article yesterday. Corey Perry's Ducks dynasty could soon end with a trade or a buyout, and it talks a little bit about what Perry has done with the team, what the status quo is of the Anaheim Ducks idea and their overall team going forward is, and it talks about Pierre LeBrun and Darren Dreger, but going forward towards the ending paragraph, I wanted to talk a little bit about this. Perry's combination of skill and nastiness, to say nothing of his legendary list of championships, makes him a rare NHL player. A buyout could allow him to sign a cheaper than usual deal with a competing team that has little room under the salary cap. A list that could include Toronto, Tampa Bay, or Nashville. Is a Corey Perry buyout and then Maple Leafs signing something that you would be interested in? I want to hear what you think down below, because this idea was brought up to me and I saw it on Reddit, I saw it on Twitter, and there were very differing opinions on this discussion here. And, you know, that's basically all this really is. This is just a discussion. This is just Toronto news and people speculating on whether or not this could happen. Earlier in the article, it does say here, in a recent Free Press interview, Perry said he and his family plan to settle post-NHL in London, Ontario, where the Peterborough native led a legendary night squad to the 2005 Memorial Cup Championship. Corey Perry's brother Adam played with him on the Knights and later joined the London Police Department. Then this quote right after, "London has been my home for almost 20 years. This is where I want to raise my family when I'm done playing hockey." So there's room to believe that Corey Perry getting bought out and signing a very, very cheap deal with the Maple Leafs, like this article implies could possibly happen, isn't out of the realm of possibility. Now, I don't believe this is going to happen. It's just speculation. It's just discussion. So I'm asking you, what exactly would you think about this? Because if Corey Perry came over to the Leafs on a very cheap deal, what you're getting is a guy who's definitely past his prime. Let's just establish that first of all. And overall still retains his ability to pester around other players in the game. Corey Perry wasn't necessarily amazing this season, I think that's quite obvious. He only scored himself 10 points in 30 games and had 6 goals. But just last season he had 49 points, 2 years ago 53 points, and 4 years ago 62 points. So Corey Perry is coming off of a really bad season that you could argue doesn't reflect the talent that is still there. And overall, the changes to the identity of the Anaheim Ducks and the overall ability of Corey Perry, it does lead me to believe that Corey Perry still does have some capabilities of consistently producing points at the NHL level. It's just whether or not you would want to explore that with his hometown Toronto Maple Leafs that begs the question. And just think about it. If Kadri stays and a guy like Connor Brown is moved out or Kasperi Kapanen is moved out, imagine Kadri and Corey Perry on the same line. That sounds like a complete disaster for any team facing the Leafs, and overall it could be probably one of the most annoying duos the NHL has seen in quite some time. I think most people would remember Corey Perry and what he did with the London Knights back when he was in junior hockey, so obviously the love for the city and his hometown bias is there, which in my opinion is what makes this discussion more interesting than the Tampa Bay or the Nashville options, because there's really no connection with those two teams. Toronto is the only team I look at this and say, well, he did play here and he is from here, right? So overall, what do you think about this? This is just a quick discussion video. There's no truth behind this. This is just bringing up ideas and asking questions. So tell me what you think down in the comments below. I know there will be a lot of Leafs fans who will probably have their own opinions, so comment down below what you think. Check out my Why I Want from yesterday. It's about a dangerous offensive right-handed defenseman who put up a whole bunch of goals. Hope you enjoyed this video. Gaming, and bye.